Hey guys, this is what I have in my JBJ tank, the LED, my refugium. Just start off in the main tank here, where the JBJ gives you a mechanical filtration. It's a three-stage filtration, which was a sponge, and then the middle chamber was, I believe, a biological wheels, the little balls, but wheels for nano size, and then you had the third stage, which is a carbon bag. I've removed that, and I put my own little sponge here that I bought, and just to catch more detritus coming into the tank. As you see, this little waterfall I have underneath it, which with the disturbance of this waterfall, you can't really see, but underneath it is Kato, and I also have a nano glow LED light in the back, which is a magnet, which is great. I got also live rock down here. I put some hermit crabs, some snails, and my sexy shrimp that went through the overflow grill right there because it was chased by the red fire shrimp. The way I was able to get this waterfall going is that with the wave maker, I actually have both pumps returning at the same time. When I didn't, the water level rised, and the surface of this water was actually coming back into the tank, so it wasn't really doing its job there. And of course, if you've seen my review for the Aquamaxx hand-gone back skimmer, it's still doing well. As you can see here, I cleaned it before a little while ago. I did my modifications, if you see, with the Dremel tool here, just to cut it back so, this will be pushed back more to the edge here so I can open my lid there. The tank still came with these little sponges on each side. I leave it here. If you see, I have detritus here. I really don't like cleaning them, only because I have a lot of amphipods and isopods that live in here, and they hide in these little these little spaces that's in the sponge here. If you can see down here, straight down there's a little bag that's actually a phosban. You're supposed to change it every month. I haven't changed it in a couple months. Same thing with my carbon bag, which I have in the tank as well. You can't see. But the levels of my tank is just excellent. I don't even need to check that often because I know my tank. I know what to look for in my fish and coral if nothing's doing right. And every time I do check, it's just perfect. All my readings, my phosphate, my pH, my hardness, calcium levels, the alkalinity levels, everything's perfect where I want it to be. As you can see here, this is my heater. I would suggest to always have a backup as well, because I did have my power that blew from JBJ, the power pack that the LED lights are, they use. So I didn't have lights. I actually had to buy a light, T5 10K output, just to survive until I got this other power unit that JBJ saved me $100 on, because I had to get it from California. I live in New York. One thing I would suggest is to get this. It's a ground rod here. In case anything happens electronically in here, this will prevent things from getting electrocuted and fried, because it'll ground the electric out of the water. That way you'll protect your investment, your animals. There'll be less heartbreak. It's worth the $20 and every penny. In case something happens, always better be extra prepared than not prepared. As you can see, my pH probe here and my temperature probe there. On this side is my return line from my chiller. On the other side, I have actually a Rio 800. On this side, I have a Rio 800, which is a great little return pump for my chiller, and then the stock pumps that I had with the JBJ tank for the return. Again, I do have both running at the same time, so I don't really need the wave maker, especially when I have my MP10 in here as well to give the nice current flow for my coral and the fish. Again, I also put some copepods in this back here, but again, it has a lot of amphipods, isopods, and just nice little environment back here. I also have pineapple sponges, and sometimes I see these weird little critters. I have no idea what they are, but they don't seem to they're doing any harm. But that's what I have back here, and I do my weekly changes, so that helps. Do about 5 gallons, where that's more about 20% of the amount of water I have in this tank, because I feel obviously with a nano tank you have less room for error, and it's always good to have extra, a little extra more water than not, you know. So the fish appreciate it, the coral probably appreciate it, and you know, it'll save problems with spikes in any type of level, like nitrates and phosphates and ammonia, things like that. Alright guys, so that's what I have in my refugium. A little modified what it came with, but I think that's a nice recipe for success, to have the levels that I have for about 8.5 months now.